Welcome back to Pastor's Coffee, episode 71. Crazy that we're in double digits, let alone 70s. How's your week been going?
It's been good. We're kind of hitting the ground running. Tonight we have a Thanksgiving meal here at the church. It'll be nice to get everybody together in that way, and then normal Bible studies afterwards. But yeah, it's been a good week so far. JJ had his 6-month appointment yesterday, so it's
Mm,
time's flying,
that's
and
wild.
it is, yeah. But he's doing well. Um, we're having a blast with him. How about you? Everything going okay?
Everything's going good. Thanksgiving's around the corner.
Yes.
I've had about 2 Thanksgiving meals already, though, before. Wait, when you're in that church ministry, and I mean, you're going to have one tonight, but when you're in church ministry, I mean, this time of year, food is just every other day. I mean, there's no hope in losing any weight during the
No,
holidays in church ministry.
and now you're going to eat.
You're gonna eat, and if you don't, the grandmas will come after you.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's
That's
it's
right.
bad, but um, overall, it's been good. I'm in a soccer league. We won the first game,
Okay.
tied in the second game. So that's fun. That tomorrow night is the first one of that. We got Turkey Bowl coming up, football
Okay.
tournament, flag football coming up here soon. Right in the old heart of Thanksgiving here. Um, but I'm excited for both of those. I love football, and as you know, we did that a lot at college, and
Yeah.
after basketball season, of course,
Absolutely.
couldn't deal them all during the basketball season, rightfully so. But with Thanksgiving coming up, one, we wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. You'll probably
Yes.
won't see us till after.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to, first of all, maybe I'll just go back. We'll start here, and then we'll go into a little bit. What is your favorite, what's your favorite tradition for Thanksgiving, if you have one, or maybe memory?
I think it's probably yours too, but I always enjoy the football games on Thanksgiving. I think it's always,
Yep.
always Cowboys is always playing, the Lions are always playing. I just enjoy watching that. It's just a day where it used to be one of the most relaxing days. Now it's becoming one of the most chaotic with all the
Yeah.
places we have to go. But I just usually think of Thanksgiving as just really a laid back day where you eat a ton and watch football. So
Yeah.
that's probably my favorite, I guess, tradition of the day. But what would you say? Is yours the
I
same or
I would say so. I remember back in the day when it didn't turn into kind of what it is now, but the Macy's Day Parade. I would remember
yeah, yeah,
watching that um in the morning while they were getting all the food ready, and
sure.
obviously I wasn't cooking because I was 6 years old, but
Yeah,
um I remember just watching that with my grandpa and uh just talking about it, and then football would come on, and you eat a whole bunch of food and sit back and watch football the rest of
yeah,
the
yep.
day. Um,
It's a good day.
our family, our family's always been really good about getting with each other, especially
Sure.
during the holidays and even outside of holidays. So it's always just a special time
Yeah.
being around with family and having a good time. Um, we've never done a little football. I know some families will go out and actually have a football game. Never
I think
done
that's
that.
awesome. Yeah, we never did either.
I
Yeah.
would love it. I guess as an only child and
Yeah.
only 2 uncles, we didn't really have the competition there. But
Growing up,
yeah, so
we I mean, as you know, I had so many cousins close. I
mhm,
had 3 aunts in my neighborhood, my grandparents a street
mhm,
down, and then the rest of everybody's still fairly local. So we would, play blacktop football through on the road very
yeah,
often, but we never had that scheduled Thanksgiving game. And it wasn't until I think like 2 years ago that we saw it on Facebook, and we all were talking like how awesome that would have been if we started that. And gosh,
yeah,
we're all old and it'd be tough to start now, but it'd be really fun
yeah,
to do.
yeah. Yeah, I wish our family could have done something like
Yeah.
that, and but I guess with the Turkey Bowl coming up, that's outside of Thanksgiving, but
Yeah.
it's a good time of year for the flag football games to come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but outside of that, and you can include your family into this, but
Sure.
maybe give What's something that you've been thankful for this
Mhm.
year, even as a whole this year?
Oh, man, so many things. The first thing that jumps to mind is obviously my boy,
Mhm.
just the biggest blessing, and, we always say it, it's cliche, but you don't know until you have it, and I had this idea of the love that I would have for him before I had him, the initial excitement of the pregnancy and going through all of that, but until you hold him and then get to see him grow, it's just a different type of thankfulness. It's the most humbling feeling that I've ever felt in terms of,
Yeah.
God allowing me to be his father, and I'm thankful for my wife, man, and we I think we hopefully do a good job at emphasizing that here, just talking about our wives
Mhm.
and how thankful they are, but most of all, I'm thankful. I shouldn't say most of all, because obviously there's those 2 things, but, it's been just a crazy year for my family in terms of searching and seeking what the Lord would have, and I'm just thankful that God has, given me this ministry here and finally given me some clarity, and gosh, he's doing some awesome things, and he's been so patient with me. I'm just thankful that, God has made his will known for me in a time where I was really asking
Yeah.
and searching. So I'm really thankful to be where I'm at. I'm super thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the opportunity to serve him, but I'm thankful for clarity. I think this year is just
Mhm.
it. Last year, this exact time last year, I remember being in a very different spot, not knowing direction and not knowing where I'd be this time this year. And I'm super glad that God opened the doors that needed to be opened and made that
Mhm.
clear. But what would you say this year specifically? You guys have had a crazy year too.
Yeah. And I was gonna allude to that. We had a young adult meeting this past Friday, and
Yeah.
I kind of talked about gratitude.
Mhm.
Is what I didn't realize if you don't know the song by, well, I know you know, but people listening, um, "Gratitude" by Brandon Lake. I loved that song before even coming into this year, um, and I think not realizing how much that I would actually need um, that song, and it's become a focal point in my life where you you need gratitude daily, even through death, even
Yeah.
through taking in a new kid, even through anything in this life. Having gratitude for what Jesus has done for us on the cross surpasses all of that anxiety and
Yeah.
sadness or anything that you might deal with. And that's kind of what I was talking about. And I think with this year, I didn't realize how much I needed that, even though it didn't, I wasn't the one that lost my dad. I still,
Sure.
with my wife, Albina, and obviously seeing her function through all of that, the
Yeah.
unexpected, not just losing her dad and her uncle, but us taking in Leia,
Yeah.
it just, through all of that process with her actually still in her relationship with the Lord, and still
Yeah, that's
praising
amazing.
him through all of it. It's
Sure.
made me grateful for what he's done so that when that happens to me, because it's going to happen to my family eventually, I
Absolutely.
haven't had to deal with it as much as she has, that
Mhm.
I can still be grateful for what Jesus has done for me. And I think
Yeah.
that's something that I've learned this year, being grateful and showing gratitude through each and every circumstance, no matter how much anxiety it may cause, no matter how much I don't like the situation,
Yeah.
God is going to use it for good. And we've seen the fruit of what Jesus has done for us, and God has done for us through these situations. Um, and so I think just going into next year, I was telling the youth, or not the youth, the young adult, um, we had 10 normal days of January in 2025 of what we would
Yeah.
consider normal, and then it just all got thrown into hectic. And I feel like Albina was just saying to me, not that it's going to change anything, but I'm just ready for 2026 to happen. Like we're
Yeah.
just ready for it to happen.
Sure. Yeah.
And if Jesus wants to come before then, that's totally fine with us as well. Um,
Amen. Yeah.
but I think just having, and I know gratefulness and thankfulness is kind of the theme of this
Sure.
season. But it's something that I've been having. this whole year that no matter what happened at church, no matter what happened in family, no matter what everybody around me in Cumberland, no matter what happens, I can be grateful for what Jesus has done for me on the cross. And I think
Yeah,
that's going to help me out in a lot in life, because life isn't
absolutely.
always going to be great. So, but
Yeah,
I
that's
am
good
thankful for my
perspective.
wife, though. Albina, I
Yeah,
make fun of her probably more than any other husband. Um, but I truly am. She keeps me level. She keeps me grounded in God's word, and I can't thank her enough. And um,
yeah,
so, and of course, Liam and Leia too. I
yeah.
was showing Brooks a picture of Liam's new haircut, and he just looked already. I mean, he's over 2 years old already, and
He's old, man.
he looks like
Yeah,
he's about to graduate high school with that new do. So, um,
yeah.
but yeah, there's many things I can be thankful for, and I'm just eternally grateful for mostly, though, for what Jesus has done for me. And I hope that we here at Pastor's Coffee here at Brooks and Stiff, uh, we want you to know that Jesus has died for you and rose again from the dead. And that's what you can be thankful for most this holiday.
It's the
Um,
only thing to be thankful for. You're
it
spot on.
really is.
Yeah.
Because I can be thankful for Albina, but at the end of the day, I may lose her. I may lose her. I may lose my
If there's
kid.
no eternity, there's no reason to be. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
There's
um,
it I know
go
this
ahead.
wasn't I know this wasn't the question, but it makes me think. We talked a lot about contentment on here, but really true thanksgiving, true thankfulness is true contentment, that you're content with what God has given you. And you know, uh, as you get closer to a new year, and this is probably something for another podcast we don't have enough time to talk about, but just kind of a thought that coincides with it. So much of a new year, we say, "What's our vision? Where are we going?" And I read this quote from a book. It's "Experiencing God." It's by
Mhm.
Blackaby, and it's a really old book. I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know how old it is. I know it's not super recent, but he said something along the lines of it. It kept coming back up. He just kept asking, "What is God doing? What is God doing?" And I think going into a new year, as far as what to be thankful for, is recognizing what God is doing, not only in your family but also in your church. And I guess this is more so applying to me, just thinking of a vision for next year, but it would apply to just about anybody. You know, new year, new goals, different stuff like that. Is instead of what I want, what's God already doing, and then how can I make that happen? You know,
Yeah.
I heard this pastor talking about church planning, and he was talking about inner city Atlanta. And at one time, it was a lot more whites than other races, and then the population started to change, and the demographics started to change, and there's these huge churches that he was talking about. And you're seeing this in other countries too, but there was these huge churches in Atlanta specifically, sanctuaries and auditoriums that would seat thousands of people. And he said he
Mhm.
would go in on a Sunday morning and there's 10 people sitting in there, 10 white guys, 10 white guys in this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't see what God was doing around them. And instead of being open to what he was doing, they were so inwardly focused and saying, this is what we want. And that's really where true Thanksgiving comes in. Like, Thanksgiving, a spirit of thankfulness is looking at God, seeing what He's bringing around. The model was they're bringing all these other races. We need to see how we can get them in here instead of focusing on just what we have right here. How are we reaching the people that God's brought around us? That maybe not don't look like us, they don't talk like us, but God's bringing them. If I'm going to be, if I'm going to have the spirit of Thanksgiving, I've got to look at what God's bringing and see, what it is. So there's a couple things in our church that I have ideas of things that would work and what I'd like to see. But at the same time, I've got some ministries that are really starting to grow already that weren't necessarily my ideas or my plans. But it's like God's doing a lot of great work in this. Let's water this plant. Let's throw gas on that fire.
Yeah.
I think that coincides with it too. It's a kind of a different shift, but it's that spirit of thankfulness, that spirit of contentment that really allows God to take the wheel of our lives. So
Mhm.
I don't know. That was
No.
quite a big shift, but my head's been there. So
No, I talked a little bit about that as well in what I was talking about to the young adults.
mm,
Um, with we were talking about anxiety and how we can be so unthankful for when we're so worried about things.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on ourselves, where really the root of anxiety is selfishness.
Absolutely.
You're
Yeah.
so worried about yourself and what's going to happen to me,
Yeah.
where we can focus on what God has already done for us. And that's the greatest gift that anybody can give you. And to be content with that is true thankfulness.
Yeah.
Content with anything in life, right? You have to be content with it to truly be thankful for it.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't treat it like a pair of socks on Christmas, right?
Right.
You can't receive it and be, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
It's got to
Right.
be, you got to actually receive it and be content with it, like it's
Yeah.
the best gift you ever got.
Absolutely.
And that goes with anything in life.
Sure. Sure.
It takes dedication and patience and discipline to get to that point, but that's only can be done through Jesus. Because anything
Yeah.
in this life is eventually going to perish or get worse, or
Yeah.
and you're going to eventually lose contentment in those things.
Right. Right.
But Jesus is everlasting. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but yeah. So, anything else you want to say on that topic?
No, it's just funny. I wish everybody knew, like, kinda what goes into us starting these. A lot of times we have no plans at all, and we just get into it, and then we get on these things. It's kinda cool what God does sometimes
Yeah.
'cause I
Yeah.
have no clue what we'll get into sometimes, and it's awesome. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's only God that can
yeah,
do those things, and we're thankful for Him mostly. So,
yeah.
um, let us know down below what you're thankful for. We would be thankful if you guys could comment down below and let us know what you'd like us to talk about.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Or the Lord will just keep doing His work, I guess.
That's right.
But in the spirit of Thanksgiving, we thought, hey, we haven't done it before. We thought we did, but we didn't.
I thought we
Top
did, yeah.
top 5 Thanksgiving foods. And the way this is going to work is we're going to have 2 top 5s. And we're going to do that snake draft type thing. So
Yeah.
either Brooks or me will pick first, and then the next person will go, and they'll have 2 picks. So, Brooks, why don't you go ahead and go first? Thanksgiving food. Now, we are including foods and desserts, correct?
I think so.
All right. It's something you would get at Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I mean, it's a cop out if I don't turkey's gotta be number 1. It just has to be.
Is it?
If I have
Mm,
first pick, then I have to. It's not
not the
my
direction I would have went.
well, I should have saved it then. I'm just thinking, like, I have my favorite in mind, and I'm getting it my
Okay.
next pick because I'm confident you're not gonna take it. But,
Okay.
like, turkey has to be number 1, it's Thanksgiving. So,
I mean, yeah, it's the main guy. It's
it
definitely the
is. It
main
just
guy,
is.
and
Yeah.
you can't really have it without it. I would be okay without it. I'm not a big turkey guy.
I'll be
Um,
honest, I could go without it too, but again,
it's just not Thanksgiving if you don't have it.
it has to be there.
It has
Has
to
to
be
be
there.
there.
Um, Number 2 for me, I guess number 2 and 3, but I think number 2 goes with together.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
two items
Okay.
for number 2 here. My personal favorite is mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay.
Now that gravy plays a big role.
Sure. Sure.
The gravy goes on about everything. I don't know if
Okay.
you're like that.
But I'm yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much
As you get
more
older,
everything.
or all right, as I get older, it seems like gravy's always finding a new spot. It's just gravy's always everywhere. It's like it's like the famous bowl at KFC.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Thanksgiving for me.
It's whatever.
But mashed potatoes and gravy is a big part in my
Okay.
Thanksgiving. Something that hasn't been in Thanksgiving for me, but it's a very big role in Thanksgiving, and something in the recent years with Albina's family, and I go to
Yes.
different Thanksgivings and have
Sure.
different stuff. Mac and cheese.
Okay, I was gonna
Mac and
wonder about that.
cheese.
Okay.
Mac
Yeah.
and cheese is up on there now.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright.
when I was younger, mac and cheese was not at Thanksgiving. I don't know what my
Really?
grandparents and mom were doing, if mac and cheese just didn't find its way to the
Right,
plate.
yeah. You
Um,
couldn't find it. couldn't find it.
I was too short to see the stove. It just was up there, and someone else was making my plate, and I just didn't see it. They tried to get me to eat the vegetables first. So,
Okay,
but
that's good. That's a good call. Okay, all right.
you have two picks
You're
here.
worrying me there a little bit with that one because I was thinking you were going to take my favorite item, and this goes with turkey. It's pretty much the main thing that I go with. Cranberry sauce.
Is it now?
That is my favorite Thanksgiving item. Yeah.
Boy, we're different.
Man, I love cranberry sauce, and I'm not even the biggest cranberry fan. Like I'll eat them, but the sauce, man, that's my favorite. And then to coincide with that, sorry, go ahead.
Can I ask, is this a homemade sauce or is this out of the can?
Well, I honestly, I'm maybe I'll get in trouble for this, but I haven't had a sauce that I don't like yet. So I've had a homemade, I've had it just out of a can. I really don't taste. I haven't tasted one that's too different than the other. Maybe somebody will comment that theirs is the best, and I'll have to try.
Okay.
But I'm a big
always
fan
down
of
to try new things.
Yes, absolutely. So then this next one would be roast. 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 That was a staple with my mom. Still is. That's kind of her go-to. I think she makes a great roast. So
what's a roast?
I prefer roast over turkey, but obviously turkey.
Oh, so you have like beef.
Yes.
And turkey.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I've never had beef at Thanksgiving.
You kidding me? You've never had a roast? Wow.
Now they'll slide in the ham.
Yeah.
But never had
not the biggest fan of ham. I'll be honest. I have it, but ham's not my favorite.
No, I would be inviting for, dude. If we're having roast too, man, whew, that'd be great stuff.
Oh man. Well, this goes back with some of our other discussions, but yeah, we won't open that door up today. But
all right. Man, you didn't take anything that I was thinking because I guess we have two different Thanksgiving experiences.
We do. Yeah.
So my next two here, and this is a staple. My grandma always made it: stuffing, or filling, whatever you call. You're not a big fan of that?
No, I'm be honest.
You slather the gravy, and that's in the famous bowl. That's in the famous bowl.
Yeah.
She makes some great stuffing or filling,
maybe I just
whatever
haven't
you
had
call
the
it.
right kind yet. Maybe that's
maybe you haven't. Maybe
I haven't had grandma's, but
yeah, gotta have it. And as a guy, I didn't care for vegetables much as a kid, but I'm getting older. I realized I need vegetables in my life.
Sure.
Now the best one now for Thanksgiving, not my favorite, but for Thanksgiving, you got to get the green beans in there, especially once you slice in a little bit of the bacon in there.
So you do bacon grease or actual bacon in there?
Bacon.
In your green beans?
Yeah, you never had that?
I've had bacon grease. I've had green beans cooked in bacon grease. I just had that last week. That was the first time I ever did that.
Wow.
And I was good. I've never had bacon in green beans.
Or ham, bacon ham.
Really? Never heard that. Okay.
It adds a whole new flavor.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, it sounds good. It does. It sounds all right.
It does.
I'm a green bean fan. I like green beans. Yeah.
Now, if they really want to, it's called cracked green beans. You throw some brown sugar into that.
Oh, stop.
Obviously, makes it not even green beans anymore.
That's what I'm going to wonder. It's like,
are we even a green bean anymore? I mean,
that's funny. That sounds good, though. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Some good stuff. Now, you don't put gravy on that if it's got bacon and stuff in it. That's got to be its whole. That's a whole nother plate.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So is it back to me? Do I have number 5 now? Is that right?
You have 4 and 5, and I got to come back at 5, I think.
Okay.
I have 4 on the table.
I get 2 around here. All right. 4 desserts. I'm not a huge pumpkin. Sorry. I'm not a huge pumpkin fan.
Okay.
So my favorite dessert would be sweet potato pie. Marshmallows.
I don't think I've ever even had that either.
You're kidding me. What in the world?
I don't think I have. I think as a kid, I don't think I've had it because it just doesn't sound good as a kid.
That you would love it. I was kinda
I think I
skeptical at first for a long time. Man, brown sugar, I
mm,
like a little graham cracker crust on it sometimes.
mhm. I think it'd
People
be
make it
good.
so different. Oh, it's good, you'd love it. Um, yeah, that's my dessert usually for, um, Thanksgiving. I'm trying to think, so I got one more. Those are really my 4 go-tos, like, that's what you'll see on my plate, that right there.
Yeah.
Roast
Mhm.
turkey, sometimes mashed potatoes, but definitely some cranberry sauce on there.
You big gravy guy or no?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So, because there's turkey gravy and roast gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Gotta have 2 different.
absolutely.
If you're throwing roast in there, you gotta have a different gravy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I honestly think I prefer roast gravy than
Mhm.
to just turkey gravy, but either one,
Yeah.
it's
Any
good
gravy will
stuff.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I'm trying to think, man, number 5, I'm kinda handcuffed a little bit.
You could even throw in a drink there if you have special drinks.
I
We're
feel
kinda
like for
limited as
Thanksgiving, you gotta go with the sweet tea. Am I
yeah,
wrong?
I've never had it there. I've never had it.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I'm just we're you're a little more southern, I think, than I am. I think that's what we
That
found
must
out
be what
today.
it is. Yeah, that
I
must
think we
be it.
found out not that
Um,
we're that much different, but I guess so.
Thanksgiving different, aren't they? So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think that'll round out the meal for me. I'll go sweet tea because
Alright.
I'd
Yeah.
probably take some green beans. I'd probably go mashed potatoes a little bit, but I can't do those. So to round out my meal,
Yeah.
I'd go sweet tea.
Alright.
All right, what do you
Yeah,
got?
you gotta throw pumpkin pie up there with the whipped
Yeah, I
cream.
mean it's
Now,
expected,
if it's just straight pumpkin pie, we don't need that in our life.
but you need the whipped cream.
The whipped cream, it's a staple.
Okay.
Pumpkin pie by itself, you don't need that in your life. But you throw the whipped cream on there. I have a side of pumpkin pie with the whipped cream. It's the way I go with it.
Okay.
Yeah. I yeah. I genuinely I really would like to see how many calories I ingest on Thanksgiving.
I don't want to
Just
know.
I just want to know. There has to be my goal this year. I've been I this year I've been focusing on what I've been eating, but
Man,
Thanksgiving,
you look great. I'm not kidding you. This last time you're doing good. You're doing real good.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And it's been a tough
It's a grind. Absolutely, it's a
it
grind. Yeah.
is
Yeah.
trying to
Thanksgiving, you get a
not
pass, though. Thanksgiving, you get a pass.
Thanksgiving and Christmas cuz they're very similar for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We are eating like there is no tomorrow. That I have to go outside and survive in the winter for about 3 months.
Yeah,
We're going into
right.
hibernation. I plan on gaining about 10 pounds this Thanksgiving.
You're gonna tear down. You're gonna throw down a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Um. What was I? There was something I was going to ask. I have an idea now for next Pastor's Coffee, and let us know down below
Okay.
if this would be great. Church potluck. Church
Okay.
potluck top
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Because we just had that here, and that's a whole different ball game.
That
You
has
don't know
changed from
what.
church to church for me. So
Oh
that would be
yeah.
an interesting thing, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All time.
Okay.
So let us know down below any other top 5 you'd
Good idea.
like us to do. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Make sure you
Yes.
watch some football. If you haven't, just put it up on the TV. It just needs to be up there.
It sets the mood.
If you're not a football fan, what do you watch on Thanksgiving?
I'm curious too, yeah, what do you do?
What do
Hallmark?
you watch? I've I know.
Probably.
Let me tell you, I am a little bit of a guy for Hallmark. I know the ending every time, but there's just
Oh, man, I
something
can guess it right the first 5 minutes.
there's something cozy about watching a good old Hallmark movie. Maybe we are the women, I guess, of our relationship. I don't know if Mackenzie really likes Hallmark, but
Mackenzie's a Hallmark fan.
okay, Albina tears him up. But I guess I'm the woman of our relationship. Because I'll sit down with a big dude. Okay, well, if you made it this far, you can get this little sneak peek. You sitting down. There's nothing better. Nothing better.
Uh-huh.
You sit on the couch, big cozy blanket. The
Yeah, sure.
Christmas tree's up.
Yep.
Christmas tree's up. Maybe we can talk
Mhm.
about this a little bit here next. Christmas
Yeah.
tree's up. Hallmark movie. A nice cup of hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, I was just gonna say, yeah, sure.
Dude, marshmallows. Oh my. There's nothing better. That is the most
The
white
life
girl
party.
thing I'll ever do, but there's nothing better.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now are you guys, we'll end on this for y'all, but little extra.
Sure.
Are you a put the tree up before or after Thanksgiving?
Normally, and again, my church will probably get upset at me because I made fun of people who do this on a Sunday morning at the
Mhm.
start of November, but our tree's up
Your tree's up?
as of this last weekend, just because normally we do it right after Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
but this year, just with looking at our next few weekends and schedules, we saw that Saturday we had an open day, and we're like, we better get
Yeah.
this up and going. And man, it's just cozy. It is. It's nice
It is. It just makes
to
your
have
house
it
feel
up.
like
So
it makes your
it,
house feel like you're in Hallmark.
it does, and all those decorations for a month. At least let me stretch it. Maybe to 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So yeah,
Mhm.
but
My family growing up, I definitely was not that. We were a week before Christmas or something like
yeah.
that. We were
Oh
very,
wow.
very close to Christmas,
Yeah.
um, if not the week of Christmas.
Okay.
But as I've gotten older, the farther back, I would put it up now. I'll be just not a big decorator.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I guess I'm the woman with I like decorating. Um,
Sure.
I cook. I'm just saying. I guess we need to think about these roles in our
Yeah, that's
marriage.
what I'm wondering.
Apparently, she needs to come to the office and write the sermon. So, um, but yeah, I would put it up now. I would like to be up for Thanksgiving
Yeah.
just because there's something cozy about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Something cozy about it. Watching
There is.
football, watching any type of show. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it just makes you feel nice.
It does.
So
Yeah.
let us know down below as well. I mean, this comment, you guys have plenty of things to comment now. Before or after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neither one's wrong. Neither one's wrong. One's just more judged than the other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's all right. So, we hope that you guys have again a great Thanksgiving. Spend some great time with some family, and we hope to see you guys here in December. So we'll see you later.
See you all.